The boy who lived in the quiet village of nestled between rolling hills and ancient whispering trees. There was a tale, often told by candlelight, of a boy who should have died but didn't. 17 years ago, a fire tore across the sky like a blazing spear. It crashed into the nearby ironwood forest, sending shock waves through the land. When the townsfolk dared venture into the woods days later, all they found was a crater filled with scorched earth and a baby boy, untouched by flame, wrapped in silver cloth that shimmered like moonlight. They named him Kael. Kael grew up under the care of Mira, the village herbalist. He had no memory of where he came from, but strange things often happened around him. Birds followed him in flocks, and sick animals would rise and walk again after he touched them. His eyes gleamed with a faint glow when the stars were bright. Some feared him, others called him a blessing, but all knew the name the bards had given him. As Kael reached his 16th year, dreams began to haunt him. Visions of a dark tower beneath a blood-red moon, and whispers in a language no one in Drellin could understand. The dreams left burns on his skin. Strange, swirling symbols that faded by morning. One night, a cloaked traveler came to the village. His name was Thorn, and he carried an ancient staff and knowledge of the world beyond. He claimed to know what Kael was. "You are not from this world," Thorn told him. "You were sent here through the celestial flame, a force older than the stars, meant to destroy evil. But something went wrong. You were just a child when the flame brought you here." The darkness followed. The darkness had a name. Varix, an immortal entity bound in a tower that existed outside time. Varix had sought to consume the flame, but Kael's arrival shattered the gateway, leaving the evil trapped for now. Thorn trained Kael in the old ways. Not magic, but something deeper. Essence. The force that connects life, death, and all things between. As Kael learned to harness it, the glowing marks from his dreams began to appear while awake. He could now command light, bend air, and hear the memories of living things. But power comes at a cost. Each use aged him by moments, a curse of wielding the celestial flame's touch. Thorn warned him, "You are the key and the lock. The boy who lived must choose, seal the darkness forever, or become it." When Varex's tower bled into the world, rivers dried and shadows consumed the land. Kael left Drellin, not as a boy, but as a force of will. The people followed him, calling him he crossed into the other light, the space between worlds, and faced Varix in the heart of the tower. "You were meant to die," Varix sneered, "but you lived. That was your mistake." Kael replied, "Living was no mistake. It was my choice." And with the last of his essence, Kael bound Varix in a ring of pure light, becoming one with the flame. His body turned to ash, but his spirit sang through the stars. Epilogue. The star above Drellin today. A single star burns brightest above the village of Drellin. They say it watches over the world, a reminder of the boy who came from fire and chose life. Children, speak his name not in fear, but in hope.